Good morning, everybody. How are you all doing this morning? Happy hump day, hum, hum, hum. Hump day there, hum. What was it? What was it? I was doing something here. I had it all set up, ready to roll. Oh, there we are. There we are. Now we're ready to roll. Let's roll that. Turn the volume down. And welcome, everybody. It's Hump Day, an excuse for fun, right? Or maybe wrong. Praise the Lord. Um, you made it to another Wednesday, right? Another Wednesday, right? Middle of the week Hump Day. And look at this. Let me show you this because kind of neat, right? I'm thinking about rebranding these, but this is the original SubaruSteve Anthony V show shirt, right? Even on the back, can you see that? I hope you can. I think you can. Okay, whatever. But I'm thinking about redoing these shirts and putting them on the YouTube store. By the way, have you seen the YouTube store that I have? Just scroll down my YouTube page and you'll see the store with all the shirts that I'm creating as I go forward. Some of them look a little organically sad, where others might look happy. See the smile right there in the middle of my face? So, anyways, that's that. So, let me ask you, folks, it's Wednesday, it's Hump Day, as many of you know. As baby boomers continuing to age and envelop the planet, I find myself wondering, how did time pass so quickly? Yeah, even this morning, my wife mentioned at glancing at a few photos in the hallway there of our past vacation, she asked, how can 25 or 50 years have passed by so quickly? Many of you know what I mean, right? Especially if you're a baby boomer or right behind coming on up. You're going to learn. In my mind, I find myself thinking about a man who spoke on being productive in life. Many of you in the full-time hustle and grind know of Mr. Jim Rohn, right? Anthony V liked to quote Jim Rohn when we did our live broadcast out of the Subaru dealership. You can look those up. Look up SubaruSteve and Anthony V if you want to see the stuff we got into. Keep telling them, come on, dude, we can make some money if we link back up. That chemistry was real. But Jim Rohn said, motivation is what gets you started. Habit is what keeps you going, right? Was it motivation that sped time past all those prior years? Be it from my supervisors or myself, I was motivated on behalf of, my God, right? I'm motivated on behalf of God and my family. That motivation led to me working 60 plus hour work weeks in retail operations management and often at the Subaru dealership where I retired due to COVID. And you say, did I have COVID? No, I didn't have COVID. The world or the United States seemingly did, as there was no more inventory, all because of a little microchip that, because of COVID, wasn't being made anymore. So 60-hour work weeks, I was never just an order taker. COVID killed the new car inventory. It absolutely did. I'm a tactile salesperson. I was never just an order taker. And another motivator for retiring was William Shatner. Not just COVID, but also William Shatner. And that's another story altogether. If you want to know about that, write it down right now. SubaruSteve Shattered by Shatner. And you'll see the videos. There's 3 of them that I'd like you to see. If you're interested in what really helped me decide to retire, well, in addition to COVID, it was William Shatner. Or what is he saying now in the commercials? Will Shat. Come on, man. You're 94, 95 years old. Take a break. Although if I was 94, 95 years old, I don't think I'd want to take a break. At 68, I'm all about breaks. But listen, so the fact that I get started each day, whether motivated by my goals, my alarm clock, and or the persistence. Okay, I'm back. Oh, wow, boy, this was a mess. This was really a mess. It says resume. So here I am resuming. Listen, for those of you out there who know what I'm talking about, please don't text message me. Don't call me. Don't knock on the door between 7:30 and 8:30. Okay? Give me a little bit of a break here. Cut me a little bit of slack. I'm doing this one-man show all by myself, right? So distractions, help me avoid them. And yeah, good morning, Mom, all 67. Hello, how are you this morning? I don't know. I went live and then somebody texted me and it bounced me offline and yada, yada, yada. Bazing, bazang. I'm going to go ahead and start all this over just for those of you who are just tuning in. I might have missed the beginning here. I'll probably go back and edit it as well. Man, I love challenges. Okay, there we go. I got you back there. Do I got sound? Well, let's see. Got you back. Yep, we got sound. Good, good. And I got Mama tired up at 2 a.m. I tell you what, I had a hard time. I'm waking up like at 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, and not able to go back to bed. I'm actually thinking about doing 6 a.m. live streams for the majority of you out there who get up early like me. And maybe I'll pick up a few more subscribers, right? That's what it's all about. Okay, let's start over here. This is a mulligan. I'm starting everything over because my lovely wife texted me at 5 minutes to 8, and then another good friend texted me at 5 after 8. And why don't my family and friends realize I go live every morning at 8 a.m.? Okay, let's start this over. I'm just going to start it from the beginning. Talked about the SubaruSteve Anthony V shirts. I guess I got to give you another glance at that because I don't know how much of that you saw or didn't see, but this is the original old school design, right? Let's see. Can you see it there? There you go. SubaruSteve Anthony V show. And if you want to know more about that, look it up on YouTube. So type in SubaruSteve Anthony V, and you'll find all of our old broadcasts from 14 years ago till 4 years ago, 10 years worth. They're all there. All right, let's get going now. We're going to do this again. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, action. Middle of the week hump day and you. That's right. I'm going to talk about you and today, Wednesday, middle of the week hump day. So what keeps you going, really? What keeps you going? As baby boomers continue to age and develop the planet, I find myself wondering, how did time pass so quickly? Even this morning, my wife, looking at our vacation wall in the hallway there, looking at the photo, said, wow, look at the dates on our vacation. 25 years ago, 49 years ago. How does time pass so quickly? Especially the older you get, right? I told her it's because we don't have a lot of time left on the other side of the coin here, other than we'll be going somewhere better. But how has time passed so quickly? In my mind, I find myself thinking about a man who spoke on being productive. That's right. And if you heard me in the beginning, you heard me mention Mr. Jim Rohn, who said, motivation is what gets you started. Habit is what keeps you going. Was it motivation that sped time past all those prior years? Be it from supervisors motivating me or even myself motivating myself, I was motivated on behalf of God and my family to work those 60+ hour work weeks in retail operations management. And often at the Subaru dealership where I retired just 4 years ago due to COVID, as we had no new car inventory. No. And I was never just an order taker. The dealership wanted everybody to be order takers, but it's not me. So why would I stay somewhere and do something that's not me, right? That's why I had to leave. That's why I had to retire. Well, that's one of the reasons. COVID was just one, but I think what really pushed me over the edge was William Shatner. That's right, Captain Kirk from Star Trek, right? 95-year-old Discovery Channel, Will Shat. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he shattered me into retirement. I'm being very serious. If you want to know about that, look up the couple videos I did called SubaruSteve Shattered by Shatner. If you're interested, they're there. So the fact that I get started each day, whether motivated by my goals or my alarm clock, and or the persistence of really going the distance, it all came from proper motivation, right? And as Jim Rohn said, habit is what keeps you going. How many of you are in the habit of going to work? I would think everybody that's at work right now is in the habit of going to work, or you wouldn't be there right now. Whether full or part-time, what is your motivating drive? You, the viewer, right now, you, whether you're watching this live or on the rewind, what is your motivating drive to get up every morning, to go to work, to clean the house, to take care of the kids, to take care of yourself? What is your motivating drive? Drop your answer in the comments right now, down below here. Drop your answer and what your motivating drive is. If we get 3 or more responses, then all responses get entered into a drawing That's right, for another free fast food lunch, right? And we're talking about Five Guys, Sonic, Little Caesars, and McDonald's back there. Um, you don't need to be a subscriber and you don't need to be a member, but it sure would make my day. And I'll be checking everything before tomorrow's live stream on Speaking Politically, where I do my best to stay neutral in the in the political arena surrounding us all. So whether you're driving the bus or working at the car wash washing it, then when we focus our motivation, we allow ourselves to keep going forward as we seek to be the best at whatever it is we choose to do. As long as it's based in good and positive energy, key words here, now pay attention, this is the secret. As long as we base what we do on good and positive energy, which doesn't harm or hurt anyone or anything, you simply will not and cannot fail. I'll say that again because it's very true. As long as our actions are based on good and positive energy, you simply cannot and will not fail. So let success be your motivator and your motivation to create the habit of doing the right thing all the time and accepting the responsibility when you don't, right? None of us are perfect. There's no shame in admitting fault, ever. And if you're doing the wrong things where you are at, it just may be time to change. Even if it's the first week you've been there, if you're not happy, run, get out of there. You cannot be happy while being miserable or feeling less than by your surroundings, whether it be a physical building, fellow co-workers, the team, or your boss, right? If you're miserable, do something about it. Motivation is what gets you started. Get motivated to get out of where you're at and do something. That habit will keep you going of motivating yourself. If you're doing the wrong things where you are, it just may be time to change. You cannot be happy while being miserable or feeling less than by your surroundings, whether it be a physical building, fellow coworkers, or your boss. Focus your motivation that it serves the organization, the team, your coworkers, and yes, yourself. It is never selfish to be self-centered if you're truly doing good and positive work. Learn the secret so that you can share it with others. The secret for today is show up and play the game. Show up and play the game. If you're not happy playing the game where you're at, then go find another game. Stop making up excuses. Stop wasting your company's income and time and resources, your pay and their pay and all of that. Stop wasting time. That's what you're doing if you're not happy where you're at. You're wasting time. You're not growing. You're not going to leave the turkeys and get up and soar with the eagles if you stay where you're not happy. And I tell you that from personal experience, right? The happiest I've ever been is where I've gone where I wanted to go. The unhappiest I've ever been at work is when I had to go places and do things I didn't want to do. If that's you, find something you want to do. You can do it. Yes, you can. Show up and play the game you want to play. Hey, listen, as we close this real quickly, I'm sorry that I had to restart. Mama, it's nice to see you got some comments there. I like it. Nice grandkids, how to make life better. Grandkids, I need one. So that's a lot of comments. I like it, but I'm confused. I need everybody to type in the number one thing. Type in number one motivator and what it is in your life. It could be your grandkids. It can be how they make your life better, and so forth. So, live or on the rewind, put comments in. I think Mama's going to be doing that. So that'll be one. We get two more people that have put their motivators in. We will be doing another drawing for a free fast food lunch this week. Daffy Dog 12, this is your last chance to pick your prize. See yesterday's shocking truth. I gave you a 24-hour notice yesterday that would have expired at 8 o'clock this morning, but I'm giving you another 24 hours, right? I need to know which one of these lunches you want. McDonald's, Little Caesars, Sonic, or Five Guys. All a minimum of $10. So it's a free lunch for you this week. Okay, I think that's it. Am I wrapping this up? I think I am wrapping this up. A couple side notes real quick. Don't forget, tomorrow morning I will be speaking politically at 8 o'clock on the clock that's always right twice a day. And I wanted to make sure it's always right twice a day, so I got another one. And this one too is 8 a.m. It's right twice a day, 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. And this, I don't know where this came from other than I saw French fries over there in McDonald's and I started thinking about McDonald's and look what I got here. Can you see this? This is a little baby clown, right? A Ronald McDonald clown. And I am reminded that we no longer have clowns at McDonald's because of all of the scary clown movies like It and John Wayne Gacy and those movies. And just, it's a sad thing because clowns were fun back in the day. They weren't meant to be scary. Anyways, for whatever that's worth. All right, folks, tomorrow morning, 8 a.m., live for Speaking Politically. It's going to be something. I promise you that. Of course it'll be something. Because if it was nothing, I wouldn't go live, right? All right. There you go, Mama. Make life better for the grandchildren. That's your number one motivator. You know what? I totally get that. I totally get it. But I didn't get it 20 years ago. No, my 25-year-old grandson was 5. I didn't get it then. How lucky I am I get it now that my 8-year-old grandson is with us as well. Oh, look, Britney Spears just came into the room. Come here, baby. Come here. Come see your daddy. Come on over here. Yeah, come on over here. Good girl. Come here. Come on. Yeah, come here. You come on over here. Oh, don't be so camera shy. Here she is. Here's my little baby doll. She was so close to death a week ago. Oh, my goodness. If the vet would have let me bring her in because she was so lethargic and just like she couldn't hold anything down. She wasn't eating. And I thought for sure she was gone if the vet had not told me, oh, sorry, we're booked. Okay, I'm going off on a tangent here. We have a veterinarian here in Virginia Beach. I'm going to say it like it is. It's on Alaskan Road. I think it's Virginia Beach Veterinary. They've been there. The practice has been there for years, but there's a new veterinarian, I guess, that bought the practice. Well, I've taken all my dogs there. I had a Shih Tzu that I've taken there, Lopsa Opsa, and Brittany that I've been taking there. And I called the other day, last week, and I said, something's wrong with my dog. I think she's dying. Can you please see her? And they said, oh, no, we're booked. We're booked for today. We're full. And on their webpage, it says, here when you need us most. I'm sorry, Hilltop Veterinarian, but I needed you most and you weren't there for me. So shame on you. You will never see this dog again. And she resounded. She came back. You would have probably told me she needed all these thousands of dollars in tests and this and that. And I would have had to say, she's so old now that I can't put that money into her. So I would have had her euthanized. In fact, I found a vet that will come to my house and euthanize her. And I almost pulled that trigger twice and she wouldn't be here. But now she's eating again. She's running around looking for snacks. You want a snack? Want to go outside for a walk? Or you want a snack? What do you want? Can you speak while I'm holding you? No, she ain't going to do that. But, oh, look, the old dog got up. She wants a snack. Good girl, Brittany. And that's Britney Spears. And the rumors are true. Britney Spears runs around with no underwear on. Yeah, I said that. All right, folks, high five now. Let me take care of her real quick. She knows what time it is. Every morning at 8 a.m., she's in here. Speak. Speak. What? What? Speak. What? Okay. Wait a minute. Let's just show them that you know some tricks. Turn this around. We're going to have a little bit of fun. A little bit of fun. Bring this down. Can you get her a microphone, maybe? Oh, no, no mic. Okay, bring this down even more. Okay, Brittany. Come back over here. Sit. Sit down. I didn't say beg. Back up. Back up, Jack. Back up. Sit. Shake hands. Good girl. Good girl. Other paw. Good girl. One more time, other paw. One more time. Good girl. Beg. Good girl. Speak. What? 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 Good girl. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down, old dog. Roll over. Lay down. Can you roll over? Look at that. Good girl. Good girl. All right, folks. Y'all have a great day wherever you go. Make somebody else smile. Hopefully you just smiled, right? Kylie's. Nail candy. Okay, I like it. Don't think I've ever ate a nail. I've chomped a couple, but okay, that's it, folks. High five, not I am. SubaruSteve Montgomery wishing you and yours the very best that life has to offer. As far as today, midweek hump day, just show up and play the game. That's all it takes to be successful in the new world that we're all living in. High five and out I am. SubaruSteve Montgomery in the beautiful resort city of Virginia Beach, Virginia. Catch me tomorrow live at 8 for Speaking Politically, where I do my damnedest to stay neutral, talking about current political issues. Tomorrow, 8 a.m. live. Later. Oh, wait a minute. Where's that song? Do I still have the song? Do I still have that hump day song? I don't. Oh, well. Oh, well. Okay. Later, folks. Bye-bye. High five, not I am. SubaruSteve Montgomery in the beautiful resort city of Virginia Beach, Virginia. Saying later, Gator.